guys, it's Krissy King. I just wanted to say hi tonight and wanted to tell you that I and Andy and Lena and Eva, we all miss you so much, and we wish that we could see you on Sunday mornings and throughout the week, but we hope that you're having so much fun in this warm weather. And now that the rain has stopped again, I hope you're getting a chance to play outside and have so much fun. And I wanted to read you your bedtime story tonight. But before I do, I want to talk about something. You know how on Sunday mornings when we all go to church, you guys go to your class with Miss Janet and Miss Christy and the helpers, right? A lot of times it's Keturah and Lena and Eva. Well, the grown-ups, your moms, your dads, your aunts, your uncles, grandparents, they go to the big service, right? In the big sanctuary, the big room, what we call the sanctuary, with all the big long seats called pews. Well, usually when we go in there, Mark or Andy preaches. They do the teaching, okay? And you guys have Miss Christy and Miss Janet to do your teaching, right? Well, when we go in there, we have fun too, and it's like a big class for us too. And this Sunday, Pastor Mark is going to be talking about the word together, okay? So he's going to be talking about what it means to be together. And so I found this book on our bookshelf. Have you ever heard of Frog and Toad? I used to love Frog and Toad books when I was young, and so I wanted to read some of this to you tonight. I'm just going to read a little part of it tonight, and maybe next week I can read a little bit more. So, but this one is called Frog and Toad Together. And so I thought, since Pastor Mark is talking about the word together this Sunday, that we could talk about it tonight before you go to bed. So I hope you get all tucked in and have a good night's sleep tonight after we're done with this. But I am going to start reading Frog and Toad Together, okay? Okay. The beginning of this book, chapter 1, is called A List, okay? And what do you see there? I don't know if that's Frog or Toad, I can't tell, but I guess we'll find out. He's in bed making a list, okay? Okay. One morning, Toad sat in bed. "I have many things to do," he said. "I will write them all down on a list so that I can remember them." Toad wrote on a piece of paper, "A list of things to do today." That's what he wrote. Then he wrote, "Number 1, wake up." "Well, I have done that," said Toad, and he crossed it out. See? He crossed out, wake up. Then Toad wrote other things on the paper. Eat breakfast, get dressed, go to Frog's house, take a walk with Frog, eat lunch, take a nap, play games with Frog, eat supper, and go to bed. "There," said Toad. "Now my day is all written down." He got out of bed and he had something to eat. Then Toad crossed out, eat breakfast. See, he keeps crossing things off his list. There he is eating breakfast, crossing the list. Crossing off things on the list, right? Toad took his clothes out of the closet and put them on, and he crossed out, get dressed. Toad put the list in his pocket. He opened the door and walked out into the morning. Soon, Toad was at Frog's front door. He took the list out from his pocket and crossed out, go to Frog's house. There he is, going to Frog's house. Toad knocked at the door. "Hello," said Frog. "Look at my list of things to do," said Toad. "Oh," said Frog, "that is very nice." Toad said, "My list tells me that we will go for a walk." "All right," said Frog, "I am ready." There they are talking at Frog's door. Frog and Toad went on a long walk. Then Toad took the list from his pocket again, and he crossed out, take walk with Frog. Just then there was a strong wind. It blew the list right out of Toad's hand. The list blew high up into the air. "Oh no!" "Help!" cried Toad. "My list is blowing away. What will I do without my list?" "Hurry," said Frog. "We will run and catch it." "No," shouted Toad. "I cannot do that." "Why not?" asked Frog. Because, wailed Toad, running after my list is not one of the things that I wrote down on my list of things to do. Oh boy. Frog ran after the list. He ran over hills and swamps, but the list blew on and on. At last Frog came back to Toad. I am sorry, gasped Frog, but I could not catch your list. There's Frog saying, I'm so sorry I could not catch your list. Blah, said Toad. Blah. I cannot remember any of the things that were on my list of things to do. I will just have to sit here and do nothing, said Toad. Toad sat and did nothing. Frog sat with him. See that? And after a long time, Frog said, Toad, it is getting dark. We should be going to sleep now. Go to sleep, shouted Toad. That was the last thing on my list. Go to sleep. Toad wrote on the ground with a stick, go to sleep. And then he crossed it out. Go to sleep. You see it crossed out there? Go to sleep. There, said Toad. Now my day is all crossed out. I am glad, said Frog. Then Frog and Toad went right to sleep. And now it's your turn to go to sleep. Thank you so much for reading Frog and Toad with me. We love you and we miss you and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.